are back. Miss Danny Pooh to you. I am so sorry that it's been so long, but we have some exciting news. I think some of you already know. I do have some comments that are left in my last video when we went to Atlanta, guessing what it is. Guys, I'm pregnant. I am so excited. I'm so anxious and nervous and overwhelmed. I'm like everything you could ever think that a person can be all in one. Like, it's so, oh my god guys, it's so weird. Right now I am currently about technically like 8.5 months pregnant, so I'm like really pregnant. I only have like 2 to 3 more weeks until my due date, so I did want to make a video and it kind of I did want to make a video to tell you guys too, but I do want to make a video that I can share with her when she's born and when she gets older. You know, we can do like home videos, like watch like our past videos, so she'll know like what life was like before her, and then of course what's like when she's here. So I did want to make this video to kind of just show you guys, tell you guys, answer some questions that you may have or may be thinking now that I've told you that I'm pregnant, and definitely do like some unwrapping gifts because we have already had a baby shower. So guys, we have so much to catch up on. Okay, so let's get started. So I went ahead and kind of like made a list of questions that you may like I said, you may be wondering since like 2 seconds that I told you that I'm pregnant, but these are just questions that I just get asked on a regular basis. If you do have more questions, or if I don't answer some of your questions that maybe you're thinking or wondering, or just like advice if you are pregnant yourselves, if you're watching this, congratulations as well. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please comment down below. Like I said, if I don't answer your questions and you're wanting more questions or you want more detail in regards to it, you can always ask me on YouTube. You can always direct message me on Instagram. Thank you. And just let me know and just ask, and I'll answer them. Thank you. I'll answer them as they come in. So let's jump right into it. So the first question that you guys are probably wondering, of course, honestly, it's kind of a hard question, but it's an easy question. But the quickest way to kind of just get to the point is basically, this is our first pregnancy and we're new here in Vegas, and it was completely unexpected. That kind of jumps into another question, but it was completely unexpected, and I just wanted, because it is our first pregnancy, I just really wanted it to be really sacred between me and my husband. It has been quite a journey. It's been, I've had a very easygoing pregnancy, so I will say that it's been very easy, very fun, nothing complicated. So, but I just still wanted to keep that moment between us. Now that we are about to welcome her into the world, I do, like I said, I want to go ahead and make this video. So I feel like now is a good time to just release it, just let the world know. So yeah, so I guess the reason why we waited so long is just to kind of keep it sacred between me and my husband for a little while. It is our first child, so I did want to just keep that between us for a little bit and just share those moments. Not everything is filmed. Some things are filmed, some things aren't filmed, but for the most part, like I said, I just wanted to keep it between me and him, kind of keep it and chill. Okay, so next question is, I get asked this like so much, especially from family and friends back home. So this was rolling into the kind of like the first question. Like I said, we weren't planning on having kids. Like we were, like if you watched our channel, like our very first vlog, we talked about when we have kids, and shortly after, like a 1.5 years after that video, we kind of like discovered that we kind of were fine with just not having kids and just being with each other and just traveling the world and kind of just doing whatever, however, when it comes to us. So for now, for us to be pregnant now, it's like I said, it's overwhelming, it's exciting. I don't know, like it's just so weird. I don't know, it's weird, but in a good way. I don't mean weird in a bad way. I mean weird because I've never pictured myself pregnant before. Some people are like, I'm born to be a mom, I'm gonna be a mom, I'm gonna have like 5 kids. So coming from someone who, like I said, who wasn't necessarily wanting not necessarily wanting, of course you always want to be able to leave, you know, something when you leave, as far as like children, just coming from someone who wasn't ready necessarily to have kids. Now that I am pregnant, it's a bittersweet moment. I'll say that to say, throughout the pregnancy, my feelings have changed. At first, like I said, I was really scared, really nervous, kind of looking like, what am I gonna do? Like, oh my gosh. And then like closer to like my 6, 7, 8 months, like I am now, I'm just really embracing it. I'm just really excited now, and I'm just like, I see myself changing for the better. They say like as soon as, you know, that she's born, that you're gonna just change into this completely different person, and I already feel like I am. So, you know, of course it is a blessing to be able to have children and carry them and, you know, give birth and all that good stuff. So to answer the question, I am really excited now that I'm going to become a mom, and I'm just ready to meet her and hold her and just I don't know, just cuddle her, you know, and just give her like all my love. Okay, so third question. You guys, I get asked a lot too, as far as family and friends, and then some of my coworkers that watch my blog. Hey guys, she will make an appearance. I don't want to make it, how do I say this? Like, I don't want to make it like this whole life with our daughter, like make our, like that's what our channel is going to be about now that she's born. She will make some appearances, yes. When she's first born, no. I am going to want to wait a couple months, and then I'll start like slowly like putting her in there. I don't want to just automatically just throw her in there. Not saying that we're just these huge YouTubers, huge celebrities, but just for the sake of her and me and my husband. Like I said, we're going to be new to parenting for one, and like I said, we're still new to Vegas, and I just don't want all of our information out there all at once. So we will wait a few months to put her on there, but yes, she will make an appearance on the show. I am going to film the birth. So what you guys will see, of course, is this video. We do have family coming into town. So it's going to be kind of like a 3-part type of video. You're going to have this video here where I'm letting you know I'm pregnant, questions on how I may feel, gift unwrapping, and then you're going to have a video where you're seeing our family come into town and kind of like saying like a diary, like kind of like, you know, good wishes to her and us and all that good stuff as families coming into town for the birth. And then you will see the actual birth. And then, like I said, we're going to wait a little while, and then she'll make her appearance eventually. We're not going to wait that long to make another video to where her appearance, but you know, we'll have a few videos in between then, and then eventually she will make her appearance. So yes, I am going to film the birth. It's not going to be anything too like in depth or extreme as far as like really seeing in there, but you guys, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get it to where, you know, you can see us on the way to the hospital, me getting my you know, getting my overnight bag ready and us heading there, and you know, kind of just to see, like I said, for some people who may be pregnant and or not pregnant or looking to get pregnant, just so you can see the process of everything. Every pregnancy is different, but you know, it's always good to kind of look on things. I've been looking on things like crazy on YouTube about pregnancy and all these different things, so I just want to be able to share that with the world and share that with people who may have questions, you know, that maybe you're embarrassed to ask. I'm completely upfront about everything with my pregnancy, usually in general about life. You know, you guys on my show, you guys pretty much know everything that goes on in our life. So yeah, so I will film it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm really nervous about it, but yeah, we're gonna film it. I get asked that a lot. I haven't even given birth to my first child, and people are always asking, do we want to have more? That's a very hard question to ask. Right now, I'm gonna say no. We do not want to have any more. We are very much of like one and done. I have a lot of mothers that come to me and say that, oh, I said the same thing, but your pregnancy is so easy. Some pregnancies are so easy the first time or second time, and you say, oh, I can just do it again and have another one. Like I said, pregnancy is different for everybody. in my opinion, I've never felt more not like myself. Of course, you know, because my body's changing every day and I have a whole life growing inside of me. So it's very, it's like I said, it's just very different. So I don't know. Right now, I'm going to say no, we don't plan on having any more kids. Yeah, we'll just keep it there. So right now, no, we don't plan on having more kids. This is another reason why we didn't film it at all, as far as like in the beginning stages of my pregnancy, because I'm not gonna lie, when we first found out we were pregnant, I was like freaking out. Like I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know really what to do. I guess, yeah. So at first it was very hard not to have my family, my mom, my friends, his family. Like it was just hard not to have anybody here besides just me and my husband during this like beginning stages of pregnancy. I would cry a lot. Yes, because I was hormonal, but two, because you know, this is our first child and you know, we're all out here by ourselves. You know, we didn't this wasn't planned for us to move all the way across states to Vegas and then get pregnant and looking like, okay, I don't know what to do or how to do this, or we don't have help. So it definitely wasn't planned. So that's why I said, like, at first we weren't planning to have kids. That's why we ended up moving to Vegas, because we were like, oh, we don't plan on having kids right now. Maybe later on in the future, let's just move to Vegas, live life, do everything that we always wanted to do, and just let life take its course. It's kind of funny because it's almost a year since we have moved here, and within that year we have gotten pregnant. So like I said, it's definitely the guy's above plan, thank gosh. He has a plan for us that we didn't think about, and I'm very appreciative of. So with that being said, I've embraced that more, and that's helped me with dealing with the fact that our friends and family are so far away. Just knowing that this was already planned for us, this is a gift that is given to us, and he knows our strength and capabilities, and if he says, here, this is my gift to you, then I'm definitely not going to deny the gift. It is an honor to be a mother and, you know, have my husband be a father. So like I said, at first it was a little hard, extremely hard, but you know, I get through it every day. I FaceTime with my friends and family. Like I said, they are flying down. It did help when we flew back to Atlanta. When we flew to Atlanta for Thanksgiving, that was actually everyone's first time seeing me actually pregnant. I was probably like, how far was I? I was probably like 6 months pregnant at that point. So now I'm like 8.5. Yeah, so November, December, January. Yeah, so yeah. So I was probably like 6.5, 7 months pregnant at that time. So it was really nice to see everybody, to see us. You probably saw little clips of my belly, but we try to hide it as much as we could, because like I said, we just weren't ready. I wasn't ready really to show and release it. But so to answer the question, yes, it was really hard to, at first when I was pregnant, to not have my friends and family, but now that it gets closer, it just brings me and my husband together. And like I said, this whole experience of us living down here has brought us together, has strengthened our friendship, our marriage, everything you could ever have thought about. So that I'm very, very, very grateful for. So with that being said, it is a lot easier now, and like I said, we have family coming soon, so that's gonna make everything better. Okay, so like last questions. Okay, so this question that I'm going to answer has always been my question. So like I said, like I used to wonder these things about pregnant women, like, oh, this can't be that bad. But now that I'm in the shoes, oh my gosh, guys, you pee a lot. Okay, so my coworker asked me this question, like, I don't know, like when I first found out that I was pregnant, I told my coworkers, because of course, you know, they're going to start noticing that I have a belly growing. She asked me, like, do you pee a lot? And she doesn't have any kids, so she didn't know, but she was just asking the question. And like I said, I'm an open book. I'll tell you about anything and everything. You pee a lot. You definitely pee a lot. You pee a lot during your first trimesters, and then it kind of levels out in the middle, but toward the end, oh my gosh, I think I go pee like 8 times a day. So if during this video, if I have to get up, please excuse me, because it's gonna be like 30-second time of the day that I have to go to the bathroom. But yes, you go to the bathroom a lot. Of course, as the baby's getting bigger, your uterus is expanding, and the more down she is when it gets closer to the due date, she's gonna sit lower, or they boy or girl, will sit lower on your bladder, which causes you to go to the bathroom. So yes, and then let's see, last question. Okay, so I've had, like I said, this is our first pregnancy, so everything's kind of new to us, so everything's like kind of oohs and ahs. So my OBGYN probably has like a whole like chart of questions that I've probably asked him that he's never heard before, but it's just because like I just like to know these things. But as far as like funny moments that I've had while pregnant, I guess me and my husband were at a movie once, and we were sitting down, and I was probably like 6-7 months pregnant at this point. No, I was probably like 8 months pregnant at this point. So like earlier this month, we went to go see a movie screening. So we were sitting next to this guy, and I've always wanted to do this to somebody because me and my husband always joke like, do you think she's pregnant? Do you think she's not pregnant? So it's really mean, but okay. As now that I'm pregnant, it's like an inside joke now. So I was sitting down, and I told my husband, like, I was like, can I please get some nachos? Like, I was really craving some nachos, and I was like, can I please get some nachos? So my husband went and got me some nachos and came back, and we're eating it together, and the guy goes, oh yeah, like, so you're pregnant, right? Because this is before, like, you know, like the movie starts and you're in the previews, and you know, lights are still on, everybody's trying to get their seats. So during that time, and he was like, oh, like, I see that you're pregnant, and I was like, oh, I'm not pregnant. And he was like, oh my god. So that was really funny, and his face just like went completely like completely like bloodshot, and he was like so embarrassed, and he was like, oh my god, like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, I'm just kidding, like, I've always wanted to play that joke with somebody. Excuse me. So that's like a funny moment within my pregnancy that I've had. We have a lot of stories and some funny moments, but I didn't want to share that with you guys, just so you guys can feel like more you know, involved with everything and get to know everything that's been going on since I've been pregnant. So I do joke a lot with a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, congratulations. So I'm like, on what? You're pregnant, right? No, not at all, honey. Like, it's just holiday season, especially during the holiday season. But it was funny, yeah. So maybe that's a mean joke, but yeah, so that's some of the things that we get to enjoy, you know, while you're doing the process. You know, make the best of it. If you have more questions, you can always leave a comment below, and I will answer to my best abilities. And if not on there, you can always ask me on Instagram if it's like a serious private question that you maybe don't want everybody to know. You can always direct message me on Instagram. If I get a lot of more questions that maybe I didn't even think about making this list, or maybe that I see like a lot of people are requesting, I will make a whole nother video answering questions about the pregnancy or after the pregnancy or all that good stuff. Oh, I do have one more. This is like the biggest question. I don't know why, like in mom code, it's like, oh, you're pregnant, so you're gonna give birth naturally, or like, are you gonna get epidural? Like, we get all these like crazy questions, right? So to answer some of you guys' questions, my plan is to give birth naturally, as long as God's will. I would love to give birth naturally. I do want to breastfeed, and then how long do I plan on working for? I get that question a lot too. I do, like I said, I am doing like 3 weeks. I am trying to be a soldier as strong as I can and work up until like 2 or 3 days before my due date. Not that I have to, not that I'm forced to. My husband really didn't even want me working this past 2-3 months, but just because I don't want to hinder myself. You know, the more I'm up and active and walking, the more you know, they say that's healthy for you and the baby, so you know, it help you I don't want to be too morbid, I don't want to be too gross, but or morbid or like nasty, but you know, like the more like you're walking and active, the more it'll help open you up for delivery. So I am a leasing consultant, so I'm constantly walking, I'm constantly on my feet, around the office, around the property. So like I said, I do want to continue to work up until like 2 or 3 days before my doctor said it's okay, you know, until I start feeling severe, like serious like contractions, then that's when I need to just chill out. But yeah, so I think